jeez, why is this so hard? Jeez. We got a rule book. We got some tokens and a tree. Some more terrain. Lots of terrain. This is really the most high detail punch outs for terrain I have ever seen. More terrain. Here are the boards. Oh, cards all over the wall. Oh my god, these are amazing. Oh, these are so cool. Oh my god, the videos do not do it justice. These are just super, oh, they're just super amazing. I love these. These are oh my god, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, look at Junglee's face. I thought these looked derpy, but these look so cool. All right, well, I'll take these out of the packages a little bit later, but I'm gonna have to put it down and look at them because these just look amazing. I'm probably gonna have the same problem. Not gonna be able to do this one-handed. Oh, there we go. Rule book. Punch out terrain. There's actually, that's two boards of that one, and then a single of that board. And it's supposed to be like, I don't know, Japanese knight, I think, for Akuma, and then I think the other one's like Chun-Li's board. Oh, but these look super good. Oh my, these minis are awesome. And then the decks of all there, but these minis are just so good. I can't believe it. The 3-year wait was worth it. Oh, just so good. Just so good. And then we'll get it all the way. Here are the dice. Oh, okay, dice was in that one too. Okay. Oh, I mean, you really can't tell too much from the purple and the red. I wish that's my only gripe, but but you can definitely tell that the one's purple. I mean, it was worth getting the extra set of dice for these. Dice are good. All right, and then let's do the other boring one quick. We'll do the extra map pack quick here. So this is the map pack. So this was probably the most expensive thing, was the map pack, in my opinion, for what you got compared to everything else. But that's okay. That's a minor gripe. This cage is gonna look cool. It's gonna be a cool stage to play on. That one's a little different. Got some palm trees. Here are the elephants, the thin elephants. But minor gripe. That's not a big deal in my book, because the minis are just awesome. Oh, we got more elephants. More elephants, and then the bathtub. Honda's bathtub. And I got the car stage, which we'll do all the boards later. But that's everything that comes in that one. We'll just put everything back in that one real quick. Oh no! Dice everywhere. That's why I got 2 packs of each. One came with the starter set, and then the other ones came in. So we'll do the character packs, because I think the stretch goal box. No, let's do the stretch goal box. Oh, but those minis are just amazing. I love these minis. All right. Hopefully for no broken pieces. This is the box. This is the box that I've seen where people have gotten some busted ones, but let's look. Oh, that's nothing so far. Oh, but these they just look so cool. Oh my god, look at that face. This just blows my mind how detailed these guys are. Oh man, you can read champion on that, like, clear. Oh, these is, oh, they're stuck underneath. So everything looks like it's been turning out pretty good so far. These are the extra boards. Get rid of that. Decks. I don't think there's anything underneath the decks. Oh, that Gammy Bison is just amazing. Oh. A lot of people were having gripes about Belanca, but that just looks so cool. I really like this Gammy Bison. Oh, that looks amazing. I love that Gammy Bison. All right, so that looks cool. All right, get that stuff on the way. All right, we'll do Alpha. Ugh. There we go. Chair. All right. Take a look at these guys. Oh, the faces. You know, I was gonna have minor gripes about the faces, but oh, they look so good. Oh. I mean, some of them kind of have a little derp going on. I think Sakura has a little derp, but minor gripe. Also, it's kind of hard to see her white band, but otherwise, looks pretty legit on that one. All right, see if I can. Here we go. And then this was 5. Yeah, my gripe is that some of the faces look. Oh my god, look at that face. That's amazing. The guys look pretty good though. Like, the guy faces are amazing. They tried going way big with some of the female eyes, maybe. But you can definitely tell that's Laura. And that's Nash. Like, you can, like, even from far away, you know what those are. I mean, Joe and Jasco and the Angry Joe team, they just did such an amazing job. Like, sticking with Joe's dream of having highly detailed miniatures were just unbelievable. And then this is Third Strike. No, this is the one that I probably know the least of. I didn't play any Third Strike, so I have no idea about a lot of these characters. This is the least. This is the least one I know of, and like, I wasn't going to get this pack, but then after watching Hector do this one, after watching him model her, it's just unbelievable. Like, oh, it's just breathtaking, in my opinion. These are just over the top. Like, this is stuff that you would get, you know, that you would just buy $20 and get the one figure. Oh. So this is the last one, Street Fighter 4, which was what got me back into Street Fighter. It was Street Fighter 4. And I'm gonna elbow. There we go. And And I was okay with everybody in here. I love Cody. I love Viper. I love Jury, but I wasn't so far about Guy, but you know, that kick is something nice. There's Viper on, and like the glasses. Like I like some of the characters that they got with the glasses. It's just, oh, and that Jury. That's a very happy Jury though. And Cody with the knife. He looks kind of plain Jane though. I'm surprised they didn't hit him with a wash, because he looks pretty clean. I would like him a little dirty, but that's all right. And we'll take a close look at these minis in a second. And look at that shot. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. Table to table of gaming boards and characters. Look at how many cards. Look at it is basically as long as the board itself. Like this is 36 characters with 3 bosses. And then each boss has their own. So it's 36 and then the 3 bosses. The miniatures are absolutely great. All of these in the back are, to me, fine. They're absolutely fine. And I'm not saying like fine as in like gaming quality. I'm saying fine for like action figure quality. So for action figure quality goes, these are absolutely amazing. Like all the ones in the back have no complaints. There are no highlights, but there's also no complaints. Now the ones we got in the front here, we got some compliments and we got some problems. So it's basically just a critique. We'll just start. We'll do one good, one bad. Now good, now I don't care about Guy whatsoever, but let's see if I can focus on Guy. That face is just amazing. And the checker pattern on his shirt, are you kidding? Nobody can get like a ninja like shirt like that. And that effect with his kicks, oh, it's amazing. And we got Huck. And Huck is one of the bigger figures, so that's a positive going for him. But one thing I don't like about it, let's see if it'll focus. See that? He literally has a crack running down his ass. A literal, that's an actual crack. Like, I was able to get my fingernail in there. So that was slightly disappointing, but he's one monster figure. And see if you can focus on his face. That's a good face. That's a good looking face. Akuma. Kuma is absolutely awesome. He is a beast. Oh, all these effects. It's like he makes that boss expansion worth it. Him and Bison alone make that boss expansion worth it just to have these. These are absolutely action figure, statue quality figures. And like to his beads. And then see if I can get on his face. Zoom it. There you go. Look at that face. Look at that face. All right. Next one is, now there's nothing wrong with DJ necessarily, but I know they were having a hard time with his pants. And this side, you can kind of see his pants are great. And then mixed in with that shadow, and then, you know, there's no way they can do that knee correctly. I mean, the guy's a little, maracas. It's just that leg. It just, I don't know. It doesn't match his line. It's just, that's where it gets him. But I mean, zoom on his face. Look at that face. That face is so good. His pants, you were never gonna win on his pants, but I just figured I gotta mention it. And then we'll just do Cammy right away. Now Cammy would have been a plus. There's a minor paint scrapes on there. And then her thigh that they attached isn't quite a good seam. You can see where that seam is. So you can see where they connected it. It's not a very good seam. It's a nice leg, but I just noticed that I could see that seam. But her face is really good. They knew they had to hit it with Cammy. They just knew they had to make it right. That seam on the thigh, they didn't hit it. Like I said, Bison Akuma alone. Oh, yes. It was a Tuesday. Oh. Like, that's Bison. There, you can be all the way over there, and you still know that's Bison. That's just how good that is. Oh, and you know they had to, like, all the starters are great, and there's nothing, and they're actually way better, but they had to be good. But Ryu is just so good. They had to hit it with Ryu, and they knocked it right out of the park with Ryu. Even the wood base, everything. It just, oh. Now, Blanca was one where I didn't like the pose to begin with. And you can see that the orange, like, they must have used the electric in his hair, and then they painted it orange, because that's what it looks like to me. Otherwise, it looks like glue. Plus, I'm not really digging that face. The connection, that whole hair piece, in my opinion, it just needs a all new head sculpt. But the body, like this back, if you're just looking from behind, looks great. So if you're seeing from the back, it's great. But I would not, I would put him in the back. Like, put him in the back next to the other guys. You're not gonna tell. But up front, okay. The reason why E Honda's up here, not just because he has a great effect, and there's just a little damage of the black on his hair, but that's fine. Getting these guys out was the hardest. He was the hardest one out of everybody. I thought I broke Bison, but E Honda, he has a little drain on his base. I just noticed that. He has a drain on his base. That's amazing. But E Honda was hard. He was hard to get out of the container. And that's my next thing I'm gonna say is don't put these back in the cardboard prisons. Display these. These have to be displayed. You put them in cardboard, it's just, you know, it doesn't bring it justice. It doesn't bring the game justice by having him in cardboard. Also, it's hard to get him in and out. Like, especially Honda. He's definitely hard. Oh, no, I forgot who this guy was. Oh, I'm so bad. Like I said, I've never played Third Strike. I never liked Third. Oh, man, I'm so bad. I don't remember his name. Alex. Okay, Alex. Look at Alex's face. Oh, that just, he is the worst. He is what I like the miniature. They had like Laura. They had her looking to the side, right? They had E Honda looking where he's hitting. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, poor Alex. He is the worst. In my opinion, he's the worst next to Blanca. So it's Blanca. I think it has to go Alex and Blanca. For the worst, actually, here, we'll just do the next worst. Cody. He needed a wash. Cody needed a wash. He just looks too clean. He looks like he just got done washing his clothes, and now he escaped. There's no dirt on him. There's no dirt. I mean, there's a little dirt. Yeah, but like there on the backside, there's dirt. See if you get focus. So there's no dirt. No dirt. And look at how clean his face is. He needed to be like a little bruised up, a little dirt. That would have fixed it. So those three are the worst. There really isn't anything worse than that. So all of these are just like, oh, this is just so great. His little scout, oh, this is just so good. Like, I love his scouter. Oh, and look at his, like, his sandals / boots. Because that's what those are. Those looks like sandals / boots. Like, the character design's crazy, but Hector was able to bring them to life. And like I said, all of these are just amazing sculpts. I just wanted to bring them up closer. Amazing sculpts. I'm just blown away by what they could bring it. And look at those. Look at those eyes. Those eyes are perfect. Same thing. Look at these eyes. Oh, I you know, they're not painted. They're like almost like stickered on, it looks like. but they work with the shading and everything else, with the characters. They try to bring the video game to life, or the anime to life, whatever you would like to call it. But those are just amazing. Had a little problems with, I don't know what to call this one, Evil Ken, or Crazy Ken, or Berserker Ken. Kind of looks like he's missing a tooth. Also, he's got some Super Saiyan hair going on. But he's still good. It's just a minor gripe. These are minor gripes. Now, Viper, minor gripe. Focus. It looks like a blotch of paint on her chest. I know that was going to be hard to do. I don't think they were going to be able to do it any other way. But it just looks like a blob on her chest. I'm sorry. It looks like they painted it, her skin coat peach, and then they put a black stripe down the middle. But it's just a minor gripe. It's not even, like I said, oh no! It's not even dropping them. It's a little bit, you know, you kind of notice it, but then the same flip of the coin, it's all right. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Now, the best sculpt of them all. This is just the best sculpt. Not my favorite mini, but is the best sculpt. This is just blown away of how much time they had to spend to get her right. And it literally is the showcase. Like, when people see this is the one that they're going to want to look at. Because it's so dynamic, and it's so, like, look at that. There's just so much detail. It's just utterly ridiculous. I'm just loving that. Cammy Bison. Oh. Now that, there's problems with this Cammy. But this Cammy, no problems. No problems whatsoever. She got the Bison, she got the boss treatment, she got the starter treatment. They had to make sure nothing was wrong with her, and they did an absolute job with it. This alternate Cammy, this Bison Cammy that you can use. She doesn't have a fighter card or nothing. Not like she has any special moves, or they don't need you to do Cammy. But I would use this instead of that Cammy. I would use this Cammy all the time, every day, every time, all the time. Now, he has an amazing one. The only reason why I was showing him, his base kind of wobbles. I'm thinking is because there's just so much plastic that it has a hard time resting, because some of these kind of have it a little bit, like Bison Tammy has a little bit, but his sculpt is amazing too, and his paint job, everything is just great. The effects on him, the clear effects, parts, oh, just magnifique. But, oh, and then the health bars. So this is if you're just going to use a character, regular character, these are the ones you use. And then here are the boss ones in the boss expansion. Kuma and Bison. And then if you got the stretch goal box, Ryo's teacher, Goken. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name, Goken. And then we saw the dice, and then the boards. Look at the boards. They look like posters they printed, and then they just put squares on them. And then we're going to do a little bit of a comparison, so bear with me. And we're back. Can you find the Pretenders? Can you find the Pretenders in the mix? Yeah, you can. So as like a general comparison, there's Funko Pop Goku. So he kind of towers over them. So they're not as big as Funko Pops, but you can kind of see that they are equal to, if Goku's hair wasn't as massive, they're probably about equal size to about the body. They'll probably measure up to the head. And then here's the biggest comparison. Look at that to a Hero Click. That's a Hero Click. That's the Street Fighter miniature game miniature. And there's no contest. Focus on the face. Look at that face. And then look at that face. I think I paid $4 for him. And then I think after it all said and done, these came up to be $15 for each, if you're just counting the miniatures themselves. So yeah, there's no contest. I would pay the $10 more and get these instead of that. Oh. And then here's an amiibo. And I picked Evil Ryu because Evil Ryu seems to be the closest one in size. So with the base, the amiibos stand taller, and I think without the base, like try to put them underneath, they kind of about the same size. Like I could see them being in the same universe because Mewtwo's kind of bigger, you know. So I can see them kind of being in the. If you wanted to fight at a Mewtwo amiibo versus a Street Fighter Ninja, you could definitely do that. And then some more comparisons with some hero clicks. there's Hawk. Like I said, there's no contest with those faces. I don't think it won't. It's either the face is that bad or it just won't focus. There's just no contest. And then there's like Honda. There's that pose. Like there's no. I want to get this one at least. Look at it. He's like not sure if this attack's going to work. Like, I'm going to try it, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. And Honda is just, he knows this is going to work. So there's a little comparisons. There's a little bit of game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.